Hi guys. So last week I was talking and meeting with a very successful executive who I happen to know very well over the last several years. We've been friends, and they were telling me about their organization, how fast it was growing and how much success they were having. I was really happy for them. And we were talking about some of their biggest challenges in their growth in their organization. And it struck me, one of the things that popped out as we dug into that pain a little bit, the open loops. And so if you're a systems person or a process person, or not for that matter, as you look at your organization, as you look at your team, as you look at your business unit, and look for where there could be more flourishing, more growth, more opportunity, we have to look at the pain. The pain, as we say in the neurological realm, is the same as in the business realm. It's the clue and it's the key quite often to where there's opportunity and growth. And so as we were talking, what he listed as his top 2 to 3 areas of pain, we started to talk about, well, what are the processes and what are the steps involved where that pain shows up. And what we found was there was a broken loop. It was open. In other words, their system didn't close on itself. It didn't loop back around. There wasn't an accountability or closure or a systemization that ensured that the behavior, activity that they were looking for from their people, that was the most significant for ensuring that they made it to the next step of growth, it wasn't in place. There was a partial system, an open loop, if you will. And so we identified just a couple simple things that should show significant growth with very low effort, very low cost. And one of the big things was that it was a technology-driven issue, that they could actually systematize this through technology, through an app, through software in such a simple way, without a big ERP implementation or improvement, but just some simple mechanisms that would actually ensure not only would they close the loop in the system or the process, but it wouldn't be human energy driven. That would actually relieve humans of having to have more discipline than they need to, so that it would carry the discipline throughout the organization and produce the result. And so I just wanted to encourage you, take the time. We often, as leaders, especially if you're a goal-oriented leader like myself, I tend to look at leadership through many different lenses. One of the lenses is what type of leader you are. We say the 3 types are goal-oriented, problem-oriented, or opportunity-oriented. And each of them have their strengths and weaknesses. I'll talk about that in another post. But if you're a goal-oriented leader, you tend to be so fixated on the goal that sometimes problems or opportunities feel like a distraction. And so with this, if we just look at the pain, if we just take the moment to look at where the difficulty, frustration is, and we actually meditate on it, plan some time with some accountability or coaches talking about it, and what bubbles up to the surface is really quick and obvious answers that have been sitting there under our nose the whole time. And we can make change and see a dramatic difference in a matter of weeks. And so I just want to encourage you, look for the pain, look for the frustration, not only in your personal experience, but in the business, and then give it some airtime to talk about it, to discuss it, to journal on it, whatever your process is, and then look for where there's an open loop in your process and close that loop. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.